We are running into a whole lot of twins, okay? I was going to count them, but I started to count them and I got really fucking pissed. And to be honest, this is really personal for me. And I'm going to really try to keep my mouth shut about certain things. But we really want you guys to pay attention to this. There seems to be a trend. Okay, there doesn't just seem to be a trend. We thought it was about 90% of the twins we're working with, and it turns out to be almost every single one of them, with the exception of one or two, are running into this issue, and we're not going to sit here and disclose what it is, but those of you who are working with us know what we're talking about, and it's happening to so many twins out there. And it happened to me, and now it's fucking personal, to be honest, and I'm really pissed, to be honest, and now it's happening to you guys, and this is total bullshit, okay? So here's what I have to say. If you have a twin that is, first of all, we're looking on the boards, and some of the people that we're working with are on these twin boards that are like, a lot of people are giving up.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm
fed up, I've been in separation forever, nothing's happening, we're not progressing. There's a reason for that. I hate to break it to you, and it's really fucked up. So, yeah.
Pay attention to each other.
Yeah.
You and your twin, and you and your community. And be aware if someone's really feeling a loss of connection and, just feeling some symptoms. I talked about this last time. Get a checkup and look, maybe reach in with Lynn or some of the people in your network, and just, you can read people and see what's going on with your connection if you're feeling it's out of balance. So that annual checkup I was talking about last time, get yourself checked out, you and your twin, your connection, make sure it's healthy. Lynn is really good at reading and understanding a lot, so if you're feeling out of balance with it, either one of you, then reach out and let us help you.
Yeah.
It is that time of year when a lot of things start being a lot more socially acceptable, and while it's kind of fun for a lot of people, for some of us it's deadly serious. So
yeah, and it doesn't wear a costume for us.
Yeah,
no costume. So here's what I'm going to tell you, because here's what happened in mine, and I'm really happy about it. So my twin is like a 5'11", 6 foot brick shithouse, right? We joke around and call him Rambo, because you could literally drop him out in the wilderness, and 45 days later he comes out happy as a bug, perfectly healthy and fed and everything. He's a fucking badass, right? He is a machine. Mentally, he has a mind like a steel trap. He is one of the smartest men I know. He is on his shit all the time. He's highly driven. I mean, I could go on for days about, he's no shrinking violet. You can't get one over on this man to save your life. I mean, you've heard about us wrestling and shit. But I was delayed for a really fucking long time, and I was doing everything that I needed to do. He was doing everything he needed to do. And what I finally found out was that I talked about how I had dealt with a couple entities. There were some dark entities that were affecting the connection. Went in and took care of them. Boom. One came back. It took me down, and I took care of that too, and then just flatline for a really long time. And when we were supposed to come together, we didn't. And then it was another month, and he didn't. Another month, and we didn't. It was like, what the fuck is happening? It's if you guys are running into this same problem where it's like, I don't know why there's this delay. We're supposed to keep, you think that you're having progress, but then nothing ever fucking happens. Or if your twin is if you're feeling a disconnect, if your twin is saying really weird stuff to you, like they're like doing this, they shouldn't be doing that. If they're being rude to you, if you mention something about the karmic, if you mention something about anything that is in opposition to your union, or towards your union, and they get pissed at you and lash out, there's a problem.
Or potential problem, something to pay attention to.
Potential problem, right? And I'm just saying these are all just symptoms of this,
yeah.
Right? And I could look back on it right now, and I saw so many symptoms, I had no idea what this was. And I just thought, oh, it's this. It's like, I'm fed up, or he doesn't get it, or I'm not doing my shit, or, oh, it's this mirror, and it's this, and this, and this. You can make a bazillion excuses up for this stuff, but until you actually see what it is, it's like, there's nothing you can do. You could sit here and do everything that we ask you to do, and it's not going to touch a shit. And what this did to mine was it turned this powerful man into basically a soulless zombie. And he was walking around doing his stuff, and he worked, he navigated through his life like he was supposed to, but the connection was absolutely dead. There was nothing flowing through it at all. Nothing. He basically lost, like, Jim finally journeyed to him and looked in his eyes, and what'd you see? I mean, what did you see?
Eyes. I mean, they were lifeless in a lot of ways. They were there, but it wasn't him.
Nope.
No one was home.
And when Jim asked him about the connection, he didn't even respond. He was like,
yeah,
like, gone. And so Jim was able to get back in there and basically remedy what that was. And there's a lot of other twins that we're working with, and we're hearing from multiple twins every single day with the exact same thing going on. And it's the most obscene thing that I've ever seen, and it makes me angry as fuck, and now it's personal. And so what I'm telling you is, if there's any doubt about why your connection isn't progressing, why you feel a disconnect, anything at all, you've been way overdue for union, anything like that, simply just reach out, because I can diagnose it pretty quick. And if there's any, like a girl today, it took me 5 minutes. I was like, holy shit, same thing, let's get Jim on the phone. So seriously, this is total bullshit. And you know what, I just, are we gonna, honestly, I'm calling out to you guys, are you honestly just gonna sit there and bitch and moan about and I'm not saying bitch and moan lightly, I'm saying, I understand you're fed up. I understand the agony that it is about you not having your twin around. I understand the agony of you being way overdue for union. I understand the agony of not having them around, or you're not having a connection, or you're feeling a numbness or a disconnect. I understand the agony of it. I do. I mean, I've lost my shit countless times over this crap. But what I'm saying is, I just lost it. Okay. Are you going to give into that? You guys are you're leading, okay? One of the reasons that you're leading is because you need to learn to remedy this shit. This is stuff that has a lot of lessons attached to it that really isn't any of the twin flame stuff that's out there that much. It's a lot of, and what I was told by Spirit today was that every single one of these, there's a reason in it, and Jim and I were both told that you guys need to really ramp up your skills, and there's a lot of tools that come along with going through this process, right? We all need to be able to go into this spiritual war that we're into with the right tools and the right attitude and a fight mentality, a fight of let's love the shit out of this and let's win this. We're not going to just sit down here and put your legs up like a cat and die, right?
Or a bug, yeah. You gotta. There's much more to it than just flowers and unicorns. Like every time I'm on here, I mean, yeah, it's fun and it's great and it feels good and you have your twin and your connection, but we're getting to the point now where it's starting to get serious and we need to start paying attention to not only our connections to each other, but understand there's a bigger picture at play here, and we're getting told it in lots of different ways. Yep. So start waking up, start paying attention to yourself, start thinking about the bigger picture, start connecting with each other, start connecting with us.
Yep. Yeah. There's something else. If you guys are in one of these communities and you're hearing a lot of discouragement going on, you're hearing a lot of, I can't do it, this is too hard, this is taking too long, I'm giving up, you are a prime candidate, reach out to me. Because this is such a simple solution. And a lot of it, what I'm finding out is really, when we end up talking to the Divine Feminine, we'll use this as an example. It could be either way, right? But one of them, let's say the Divine Feminine is sitting here waiting, going, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I give up on him. He's not. And then we find out that this is what's going on with this guy. Number one, I want you to remember something. You're supposed to always love and have compassion for your twin and send them love. If you guys start giving up, what happens is you're making it worse. Because when the guy is stuck in this, when your twin is stuck in this, they desperately need something to hang on to.
Yeah.
They need your support. They need to feel this. We get all frustrated and we're like, well, screw him. I'm going to meh.
You're a lifeline.
Yeah.
The only lifeline they have.
And they're counting on you. You guys are strong enough to do this, or you wouldn't be in this position. So this bending over and just being like, screw it, I'm done, it's a memory, you're leaving your twin behind. Would you leave your dog out in the woods and drive away and never come back? Think about it. Would you leave your kid at the mall and never show up again? You're doing this to your twin right now if this is what you're doing. So I don't want you to be mad at them. It's not their fault. They don't really have much control over this, and we can explain it. We can explain why.
Yeah, if you come to us with some questions, we'll walk you through some of the pieces of it. We're just not.
Because I was mad at my twin for the longest time. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm just going to walk away and I'm just feeding him the love. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but I'm still not seeing any progress. And once I found out what happened to him, I felt really bad because I was like, holy shit, he needed me that whole time. And it's almost like, you know, like if one of your kids was kidnapped, would you just leave him at the kidnapper's house and just be like, I don't know where he is? Or would you keep looking for him, right? This is kind of what's happening. This is kind of like the analogy I see. It's like, don't leave your dog in the woods. Don't leave your kids at the mall and walk away. If somebody steals your kid at the mall, you're just going to go home and have dinner? Or are you going to look for your fucking kid? So this stuff is, some of it's really serious, okay? So not all of it. Not saying it's not, you know, insurmountable, because Jim is master at this stuff. Jim is like the warrior from...
Oh, thank you.
Seriously. I mean, the stuff that he does, if we wouldn't have him, I don't even know how any of us could actually get through this, to be honest. I couldn't have. I mean, Jim saved my twinship, let's be honest. And I'm seeing him do it for several of you every single day. And I know that people don't want to talk about it, and I know that you guys are really... We have a 100% confidentiality with our clients. We don't talk about anything they do unless we have permission. But if anybody that we work with that has gone through this, that cares to comment about any of their experience with this, please do so below in the comment section. If you choose to, if you don't, whatever. But I really want people to understand that this is out of your twins' control. I mean, it legitimately is out of their control. They need your support. Do not give up on them. Please do not give up on them. So, anyway, I'm really angry. Can you tell?
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Rightly so.
This is fucking personal. I'm mad now. I mean, it's fucking wartime. I'm not kidding. This is bullshit. If this has happened to mine and it's happened to 3 or 5 that we work with every single day.
Yeah, it's an epidemic.
Fuck. So we need to be strong and we need to fight this shit.
It's about understanding that and how you're going to tool yourself up.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah. And we do it with love, right?
Of course.
So, like I always say, and here's the thing too. I always say, what do you do? What does your twin need more than anything? When I go to your twin's higher self, when I go to God, when I go to Michael and I ask the question, why isn't this in it? I always hear, well, you're trying to fight it away. You gotta love it away, okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a lot of truth.
palpitations. I got my palpitations back. Got my love away. So really, love your twin. Love them. There's a million different angles you can hit this with, and we can work with you on this to make sure that you're doing everything you can to strengthen your bond with your twin so they can get through this and you can get through this. And then also, because you know what? Some of this stuff is happening because there's so much love between the twins that some people kind of don't like it, so they're trying to fuck with it, right? So I say, why let somebody else rain on our parade?
Yeah, absolutely. Thunderstorm, lightning.
We are here to love.
Bright light.
We are here to be the beacons of light that we are. Why are we letting dark snuff that out, huh?
Yeah.
If they take your twinship, they win. Do you want your twin or do you want to just give up? I say let's win.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm boiling right now. I'm so mad.
That's good. Y'all fired up.
I am fired up. I'm saying let's do this shit. You got a problem with your twinship? Let's fix this shit.
Yeah.
Because they love you.